Welcome back to Eskil Adis, your home for football highlights, match analysis, and the biggest stories from around the world. Today we're looking at the exciting clash between Ivory Coast and Norway, a match packed with energy, tactical battles, and unforgettable moments. From the opening whistle, both teams showed attacking intent. Ivory Coast tried to dominate possession with quick passing and aggressive pressing. Norway, however, remained calm and organized, waiting for the perfect moment to strike on the counterattack. The tempo was high, and both sides created dangerous chances. The goalkeepers were tested early, making important saves to keep their teams in the Norway takes control. As the first half continued, Norway grew in confidence. Their midfield controlled the pace, while their forwards constantly threatened the Ivory Coast defense. Their patience finally paid off with a brilliant attacking move that changed the momentum of the match and put Norway in a strong position. Norway's pressure finally produced the breakthrough. After a well-worked attacking move, the ball found its way into the penalty area. A perfectly timed finish left the goalkeeper with no chance, and Norway celebrated a crucial opening goal. The Norwegian fans erupted with joy, while the Ivory Coast players knew they had to respond quickly. Conceding the first goal did not stop Ivory Coast. Instead, they pushed forward with greater determination. Their attackers looked dangerous every time they entered the final third, creating several opportunities through crosses, quick passes, and long-range efforts. Norway's defenders stayed compact and disciplined, blocking shots and clearing dangerous balls to protect their lead. A dramatic equality. Just when it seemed Norway would take their advantage into the next stage of the match, Ivory Coast found their moment. A fast attacking move caught the defense off guard, and the finishing touch brought the score level. At 1-1, the game was completely open. Both teams believed they could win, and the intensity inside the stadium reached another level. Every tackle, every pass, and every attack became even more important as the match headed toward its decisive moment. 4-4 Norway regained the lead. With the score tied at 1-1, both teams pushed forward in search of another goal. Norway remained patient, waiting for the right opportunity to strike. That opportunity finally arrived. A quick attacking move opened space in the final third, and Norway took full advantage. The finish was calm, accurate, and unstoppable, giving Norway a 2-1 lead once again. The celebrations from the Norwegian players showed just how important that goal was. Ivory Coast refused to give up. They threw more players into attack, searching for another equalizer. Every corner kick, every cross, and every free kick created tension inside the stadium. Norway's defense had to stay focused. Every player worked hard, blocking shots and clearing dangerous balls to protect the lead. The final stages of the match became an exciting battle from one end of the pitch to the other. Both goalkeepers were called into action, and every possession mattered. The crowd could feel that one mistake could completely change the outcome, making every minute more dramatic than the last. Norway shocked Ivory Coast. As the clock continued to tick down, Ivory Coast increased the pressure. Their attacking players looked for every possible opening, but Norway stayed disciplined and defended as a united team. Strong tackles, smart positioning, and excellent teamwork kept Ivory Coast from finding another goals. After several tense moments, the referee finally blew the final whistle. Norway had secured a famous 2-1 victory over Ivory Coast. The Norwegian players celebrated with their supporters, knowing they had produced one of their best performances of the tournament. This match had everything football fans could ask for: great goals, exciting attacks, determined defending, and non-stop action from start to finish. Norway's teamwork, discipline, and clinical finishing proved to be the difference, while Ivory Coast showed great fighting spirit but could not find the equalizer before the final whistle. Norway shocked Ivory Coast. Part 5. Norway's victory was built on discipline, teamwork, and smart decision-making. They stayed organized throughout the match, defended with confidence, and took their chances when they mattered most. Ivory Coast showed quality and determination, but they struggled to break down Norway's solid defensive shape in the closing stages. This important 2-1 victory gives Norway a huge confidence boost as they continue their World Cup journey. Performances like this can inspire a team to believe they can compete with anyone. For Ivory Coast, the defeat is disappointing, but there are still valuable lessons to take from this match. Their fighting spirit and attacking intent were clear, and they will be looking to come back stronger. Football always reminds us that anything can happen. This match was another perfect example of why millions of fans love the game. It was full of passion, excitement, and unforgettable moments from the first whistle to the last. If you enjoyed this match review, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Eskil Adis, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the latest football highlights, match reviews, and breaking football news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.